Hello ladies and gents, this is Kano from the gamer section and I'm back with another review. Today's review is on Pragmata, available for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC.
Hello, unregistered guests.
You step into the role of Hugh, an astronaut sent to investigate a corporate moon research station known as the Cradle. After it suddenly goes dark, when you arrive, you find the crew has been wiped out by a rogue AI called Idius, leaving you as the only survivor. Along the way, you team up with Diana, a AI-driven android who can manipulate the station's materials known as Luniferians, whatever it's called. I'm butchering the word, I'm sorry about that. But to hack systems to even turn the tide in combat. The story really centers on the relationship between Hugh and Diana, with actual Hugh taking on a protective, almost parent-like role, while Diana comes across as a curious and childlike android. That dynamic that actually builds into a fun family feel that gives the narrative its emotional core. Overall, it plays out like a more grounded emotional story set in a futuristic world with vibes similar to games like The Last of Us or Eco. The overall presentation to Pragmata is really good. To start, the graphics stand out with strong character details and well-crafted environments that help sell the moon station setting. Everything looks clean and polished, making the world feel believable and immersive as you move through it. When it comes to sound design, it's crisp and clear across the board, from running and jumping to hacking and character dialogue. The music also adapts well to the moment, shifting into more action-driven tracks during robot encounters before settling into a more calmer tone after combat. Performance is also solid, with the game running at 60 frames per second on the Xbox Series X version, keeping everything smooth and responsive. Pragmata is a third-person action-adventure game where you control both Hugh and Diana as they try to escape a lunar research station overrun by hostile AI. Hugh handles the combat with a variety of firearms and a jetpack that lets you dodge attacks and reach different areas with ease. However, enemies are heavily armored, so just shooting them isn't enough. That's where Diana comes in, using a real-time hacking system that lets you break through enemies' defenses and expose their weak points. When you aim, a grid-based puzzle appears and you have to guide and sensor to the actual target node while avoiding obstacles and basically activating bonus nodes that actually can boost your damage or give you other advantages. All of this happens in real time, so you're still moving, dodging, and surviving while trying to complete the hack. It creates a consistent balance between action and strategy, where you have to think quickly and execute under pressure to take down enemies effectively. As I played, one of the first things I noticed was that the weapons felt pretty weak on their own, which it actually forced me to rely heavily on the hacking systems just to be effective in combat. While that idea is cool, it can feel so a bit cumbersome at times, especially when everything is happening at once. The story also left me a little bit confused, with some moments feeling unclear and not fully explained, especially when it comes to the core relationship driving everything. On top of that, the game doesn't always do the best job of explaining its systems, which made the learning curve feel steep and frustrating early on. Not really so much to me, but it does carry on like that with some other people from what I've noticed, but for me, it's easy work. Combat can get chaotic too, since I consistently been switching between shooting and using Diana to hack in real time, and it doesn't always flow as smoothly as I actually like. The game also feels very linear to a degree, and with a short runtime, the mission structure starts to feel repetitive and predictable after a while. Overall, while there are some strong ideas there, these issues held the experience back from feeling fully polished in a way. For that, I give Pragmata a 4 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the gamer section, the best place for independent gaming journalism. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content.